स्कूल में पढ़ते थे, धमकी दिया मैंने गलत झूठी, या वजह से मैं अपनी इज्जत की वजह से पास में कोठड़ो वहाँ बुलाई और हूँ चलीगी। नहीं सजा दिलवाऊंगी मैं तो मैं इस केस छोड़ दूँ इन्हें, जैसे मेरे साथ इन्हें बुरो कर रहा है मैं भी तो इनको कड़ी सजा दिलवाऊँ।
ये चाहते हैं कि इनको कड़ी से कड़ी सजा होनी चाहिए, फांसी होनी चाहिए सर। हमारी जो इज्जत है हमारी बहन को कौन लेगा साहब, हम कहाँ जाए आप बताओ इस बात को। हमको डर जब तक रहेगा जब तक यार पकड़े नहीं जाए, हमको हर तरफ खतरा है, हम अपने घरों में बंद है सर, इसलिए कुछ सुरक्षा हमारी भी करी जाए। रात में हमारे पास आनी चाहिए पुलिस भी, एक बार नहीं 2 बार भाई क्या है क्या नहीं।
मुख्यमंत्री जी को पूछा क्या एक बार भी वो गए हैं जहाँ पर वारदात हुई है, या प्रियंका गांधी आई हैं, उत्तर प्रदेश तो जाती है वो, राजस्थान उनका प्रदेश है, उनकी सरकार है, क्या वो एक बार भी आई हैं?
Good evening. You're watching the Explosive Weekend Debate with me, Poonam Burde. Now, over the last few days, we've seen the fight, or rather the greed for power, play out in Rajasthan. A rebellion, perhaps staged, a victory for the chittering chief minister, and a man who continues to wait in the wings. Now, as the political drama plays out, the people of the state await a government that cares about them. They await a government that they hope will put their needs above its own. But as the saying goes, power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Is that what we're seeing in Rajasthan? Now I say this because the Gehlot government seems to be not just disappointing but betraying its betis. A 17-year-old was brutalized, gang raped by 8 men, filmed and then blackmailed for over 6 months. Her father has now filed an FIR, but 7 out of those 8 savages still roam free. Here the victim, who's completely dejected tonight. Her family is pinning all their hope on the state government to do right by them and to ensure that these 8 brutes get the strictest of punishment under the law.
स्कूल में पढ़ती थी
सर, मैं स्कूल जाती थी, नक्षत्र स्कूल में 8 क्लास में पढ़क रही, तो मेरे साथ 2 छोरा पढ़क रहा, अकरम और साहिल। अकरम तो बाजोट को और साहिल राजोटान बास को। इनसे मेरे फ़ोन पे बातचीत हो करी स्कूल के बारे में। तो इन्हें 31/12/2021 को फ़ोन करो रात में 12 बजे। तो कहाँ है, मैं घर पे हूँ, क्या कर रही, कुछ नहीं। नुके हमारे पे तेरी इतनी गंदी फ़ोटो, नुके हमारे पे तेरी इतनी गंदी फ़ोटो या छोड़ देंगे तो दुनिया मुँह दिखाने लायक ना रहेगी। मैं अपनी इज्जत की वजह से और डर की वजह से उन्हें मेरी इतनी धमकी दिया। मैं
उनके पास फोटो कहाँ से आ गई? क्या वो पहले ऐसे आपको जानते थे, कभी मिली थी उनसे?
नहीं सर, ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं है। स्कूल में पढ़ते थे, धमकी दिया मैंने गलत झूठी, या वजह से मैं अपनी इज्जत की वजह से पास में कोठड़ो वहाँ बुलाई और हूँ चलीगी। नहीं सजा दिलवाऊंगी मैं तो मैं इस केस छोड़ दूँ इन्हें, जैसे मेरे साथ इन्हें बुरो कर रहा है मैं भी तो इन लोग कड़ी सजा दिवाऊं, और कड़ी इतने कड़ी दिवाऊं 7 जन्म में फांसी मिलती रहे।
Is the state government, is the chief minister listening to that voice? And if yes, what is the government doing about that? To discuss that, we have women's rights activist Zakia Soman with us on this broadcast. Rajasthan BJP spokesperson Rakhi Rathore also with us. But I want to ask my first question to the Congress's spokesperson Mahima Singh. Now, Mahima Singh, we've seen the kind of politics that is being played out in Rajasthan as far as retaining power is concerned. It's also a state which goes to elections sometime next year. Is that all that's on the mind of the Gehlot government, of the chief minister himself and the Congress party?
I wonder why do you say that, Poonam? Because unlike the BJP, we respectfully bow to the rule of law, and the law has begun to take its course in the matter in the state. The FIR was filed on the 29th of September, and the accused are already behind the bar. Some of them, yes, and some of them, the police is after them. Unlike the BJP, we have not bulldozed the evidences there. We have been asking the BJP under what provisions of the law did they bulldoze that resort. They failed to answer. We have been questioning them, who was the VIP guest? They failed to answer. When you say about absolute power, as you did in your report initially in your program, Poonam, I was wondering that that befits the BJP and the condition of the state of law in the country pertaining to women, crimes against women pertaining to the BJP today. Yes, very much it does. But in Rajasthan, I think this most stringent punishment must be accorded to the criminals in this case who have wronged our daughter. Anywhere in this country where the rule of law still prevails, whether the BJP abides by it or not, any crime against any daughter of this country must be dealt with in the most strenuous, in the most stringent manner. And the Congress has always maintained that and will maintain that, unlike the BJP, wherein you have, in the past 3 months only, you have Vinita Agrawal, you have Seema Patra, you have Bernard Marak, you have Pulkit Arya, and the list goes so on and so forth.
Right.
If I go about it, your entire program will exhaust.
And if you remember, Mahima Singh, it was right here on CNN News 18 just last week when we were discussing exactly that which you mentioned about the Uttarakhand case and the bulldozing of the evidence. We questioned the BJP back then too, but today we're questioning the Congress because it's not just about this particular case. It also is about the data, and the data is very, very clear. As far as the NCRB report is concerned, Rajasthan reported the highest number of rapes in 2021. The second highest number of overall crimes against women.
Crimes against women, Assam tops the list 5 times in a row. UP, Assam is 168.3%. The rate of crime against women as compared to the rest of the country, which is 64%. Assam is 168.3%. Shameful it is. 5th time in a row.
Right, and we'll question the BJP on that as well, because Rakhi Rathore, this is not about one particular state or one particular party. It's about the safety and dignity of women in the country. While you question the Congress party and the Gehlot government in Rajasthan, would you answer those same questions that your governments face in the rest of the country?
Look, Poonam, Rajasthan is a different case. Rajasthan is known to be a silent state. But you know what happened in last 3 years? We are topping the chart of NCRB from last 3 years. And the point is that, look at the statement which were given by the Chief Minister, who happens to be the Home Minister of Rajasthan also. He said that 56% of the cases are fake cases. During budget session, the Cabinet Minister said that, yes, we are topping the chart because Rajasthan to mardon ka pradesh hai. If these kind of statements would be given by the senior leaders of the state, then what will happen? And that these things will definitely embolden the criminals here. And this is very apparent with the yesterday's incident that happened in Alwar. Because 2 days before, when Chief Minister was apologizing to Sonia Gandhi, I think we should feel sorry for the female and women of Rajasthan with whom he has promised in 2018 that he will take care of the security and safety of the women. He said today that he will not break the trust of 102 MLAs here in Rajasthan. I just want to ask, what about the promise you made in 2018 about for the safety and security of women in Rajasthan? But actually, the problem is that since 2018, the government officials, they are busy in taking care of their chief ministership. That is the only thing they are doing. The law and order condition has totally collapsed. And the second point is that there is a serious governance paralysis which is there in Rajasthan, because Mahima ji knows that there is a series of incidents which has happened in Rajasthan, especially in the state Alwar. He was telling me about that. The evidences has been removed. I just want to ask one question. She was a mentally retarded girl was there, and before giving that whole investigation to CBI, the state government has removed everything. They have washed that area, the crime area. So it happened in Rajasthan, and Rajasthan is not known for these kind of crimes. Actually, it is not very, this is not the record of Rajasthan. But from last 3 years, and you should admit that, the condition of law and order is poor here. Until and otherwise, you will not admit. I don't think we are going to improve the state's condition. But actually, the government is busy in their own issues, their own conflict, and that is the reason.